Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's topic we're going to be talking about why is recovery important for training. So if you guys are ready, let's get to it. So why is recovery important for training? So as we kind of know, when we do our training sessions, weight training sessions, sprinting sessions, any kind of form of activity, we cause the body a stress. Let's say this line is kind of like your baseline. After we work out, that will tend to drop and we start setting ourselves into a little bit of something that's called like fatigue. So what can fatigue look like? Fatigue can look like a multiple of things. It could look like, obviously, a little bit less visible, so it could be things like tiredness, it could be willingness to move things about like your steps and your neat, or it could be the level of soreness you have in a particular area. As we kind of recover, that's the actual point of when this kind of fatigueness starts becoming into a little bit of a process kind of model. And it's this little bit where kind of things like gains are made, strength is gained, any kind of gains have been made. But what kind of happens is, if we choose to ignore that recovery plan, that starts to become further down the kind of fatigue point. And if you choose to ignore recovery more and more and more, what tends to happen is we hit an injury. Now obviously that injury can be setting you back for a few weeks, months, it depends on the actual injury itself. So, first of all, when it comes to questions, how long should we recover and what kind of form of recovery do we have? So, for the moment to get from here to here, that might be different. It's very individual. So put a standpoint in. Let's say for example you're doing an upper body session and you're looking for again to get yourself back in the gym and you're doing an upper body session, that could go down from 24 hours to pretty much 72 hours depending on the intensity and the volume that you do. Or for another example, and I think for one that most people don't tend to actually generally think about, is the mental stress side of things as well. Technically, as we train, we might get things like demotivated, other things might be to do like lifestyle and stuff like that. So it could depend from 1 to 2 weeks, it all depends on stuff like that, but the important point is that we are getting from point A to point B. So what things do we want to look at when it comes to obviously recovery? But first of all, we want to have a look at the basics. We want to have a look at things like our nutrition, our sleep, our stress levels. All of them are going to contribute to how quickly obviously we recover. And then some of the other strategies that we can have obviously to do that, we can obviously things like do like massages, like foam rolling, massage guns, physical therapy, stretching, active recovery. There are tons of things that we can particularly do to make sure that we are recovering to our max. The last statement I kind of want to make on it is, if I rub all this out, is the fact that training out of our 24 hours of the day, it's pretty going to be about 1 to 2 hours. So that pretty much leaves either 23 or 22 hours in the day where we can particularly mess things up, or we can improve in quality to make sure that 1 or 2 hours is improving as well. And I think if you really focus on the other 22 hours of the day, your recovery is going to be better, your training is going to be better, and your results are going to be better. So a quick little video about why I believe that recovery is important for training. If you guys have any more questions about the topic, make sure you give me a message in my DMs, and I'll see you guys in the next video.